knowledgeable program, but can help folks get specific nutritious foods. They do family planning. They do screenings for cancer, and you can get testing there for sexually transmitted diseases. There's also programs that are available. Parent to Parent is essentially a support network. It's kind of like what they do is they match families. A mom or a dad or some type of guardian is struggling with their child, and they can make a match to someone that maybe has the same issue, whether that be a diagnosis, a disability, and so that a lot of sometimes, you know, what's hardest for parents is just, especially brand new parents, they don't know what to do, and sometimes they just need someone to listen to them and help them find resources. The Special Kids Network, you may have seen those commercials on television. The Special Kids Network is a place where you can call, and maybe they're not involved with children and youth. Maybe they don't know anything about early intervention, and they have a child with a specific need. They've just received a diagnosis from a doctor, and the Special Kids Network can help connect them with community programs, resources, or again, people who can give them information so that they can better parent their child. So there are a lot of family and child supporting systems throughout Pennsylvania and our county. What you've heard a couple times today is ages and stages questionnaires. And yes, the Office of Child Development and Early Learning requires Head Start as well as daycares to do ages and stages questionnaires. What that question, and the Office of Child, Family, the Office of Family, Children, and Youth Services requires children and youth caseworkers to do ages and stages questionnaires for certain children. Why is that? Because the programs that you heard about thus far this morning are to support typical children. The Family Center is available for folks. They don't have to be indigent. They're a new mom and they need connections. They need to know that, yes, my child is having temper tantrums, and that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with my child. This is part of typical development. But what if it's not? If your child's not doing certain developmental milestones, and Leanne Walsh is going to talk about that, that's important. It's very important to catch those kinds of things early. So whether it's Head Start or children, youth, or daycares, if there are issues identified through those ages and stages questionnaires, that's when early intervention needs to be contacted. That program is when there is an issue identified. So all of these other programs have been designed to support families and to make connections for them, educate them, because again, strong children, strong families means strong communities. And if there's an issue, then what do you do? Early intervention, if you wanted to try to give an analogy about your health, you eat right, you may take vitamins, you make sure you eat your vegetables. But if you're sick, you go to the doctor. Hopefully you have health insurance and that's a possibility for you. Early intervention is treatment of an identified problem. You identify those problems. Sometimes moms may just know, or a grandmother saying, I'm not sure why she's not talking yet, or they're involved in some of these programs and they've done an ages and stages questionnaire and there's been an identified issue. When that is the case, that is when you do contact early intervention. And Leanne Walsh, the early intervention supervisor here in Wayne County, is going to present to you what early intervention services are.